I'm Mark Wigan. I'm exhibiting here at Chester Art Centre. The show is on until the 4th of April. And it's an exhibition of recent paintings that I've been doing, along with prints, drawings, and various merchandise as well, from t-shirts, stickers and badges. The theme of it is Transglobal art, so it's inspired by a lot of my journeys around different countries. So the work in itself is inspired by visits to the Far East, a lot of it as well, but also it kind of draws on kind of primal kind of art. So it draws inspiration from Aztec, Celtic, South American, Inca kind of artwork, Aboriginal artwork. They're the inspirations, but then I've created my own visual language of hieroglyphs from researching these areas. And a lot of the work's done quite intuitively, so it's a combination of intuitive and spontaneous work, but at the same time it's about a degree of certainty and control as well. So it's mixing between the conscious and the unconscious mind. So at the same time, basically, it all stems from drawing and mark making, and the joy of mark making, really. Free-flowing mark making is the inspiration behind it. Yeah, I mean, in my own work, I've done a lot of work internationally, including murals in various venues, in nightclubs and for city expos in the Far East. I spent a lot of time in New York in the 80s. So I was in New York about 1986, 87 kind of time. So I was exhibiting in the East Village. And the East Village was a huge inspiration in terms of the vibrancy, what was happening there with music, art and culture. And that fueled my work there. And I took inspiration from New York, and then I moved over to Japan. So I was in Japan in the 1980s as well, 80s and 90s. Creating murals in nightclubs, designing merchandise, working with bands, creating music graphics, and making animated films as well. So it's moving across different media. So I have a specific visual language, a kind of signature style, but that signature style transforms onto lots of different media, lots of different areas of expression for the work. In terms of studio practice, I'm drawing every day in the studio, so I'm a kind of serious artist and committed to what I do. I paint and draw every day, and have been doing now for 30 years. So this is, I think the more you do it, the more each image that you create is almost like a memory of a previous drawing. So you're constantly building up on previous work that you've done. And that's something that comes through the work. I mean, I've just been working on the window here as well. That's been great fun. It's been working quite intuitively, drawing on this kind of reservoir of characters that I've got in my imagination. So it's been enjoyable working on the window here in Chester. It's quite good for me to be actually working in Chester, as I'm originally from Northwich down the road, and I've moved back to Chester, having lived in London for 25 years. So it's quite good to be back actually in Chester, and getting involved with the art scene here, and hope to be doing more collaborations with other artists that work in different media in the city.